Alright, I might as well get started now. Hello folks, I'm Drenduh Tyrof and welcome to another stream. Yeah, I'm gonna stream some more animation for Garry's mod. Sorry it's been so long, I had some really important schoolwork I needed to get done. No, that's what I need. So we're gonna be animating some more for this. Oopsie poopsie. I put the wrong animation onto him. Last time all we did was had this glitch. I don't quite know why, but we did. Yeah, it's very strange, to say the least. Unfortunately, I'm done with animating that scene now. So that allows me to, do some things with this glitch motherfucker. More namely, take him up here and put him in his mouth. Delete the welds on it. Weld. Clear all welds. Yep. Then I can put it in his mouth again and have it actually work. If you weren't here for it last time, this is the heavy who's got the gold sandwich. This one wants to get it off of him. This is all background stuff. It's just memes mostly. Not even chasing blue heavy. Blue heavy runs up here, puts a gold sandwich in his mouth, and does some sick parkour. And then what I'm going to be animating this time probably is him swinging from this bar over to here, because he's a really acrobatic heavy for some reason. Don't ask. I won't answer. I mean, I might, but I won't give you the answer. You'll probably be wanting. The answer will probably just be, I don't know. Right, let's see if I can fit this in. Have it look at least partially decent in his mouth. I won't be able to get it in all the way. But, you know, I guess that works. We just say, oh, that's just, you know, it being squashed by his mouth. Right. And now I should hopefully be able to weld that to his head. Yep, there we are. Yep, there it is. Look, it's in his mouth. That happened for some reason. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's already disabled. It's fine. I want to do that. It just goes into there for some reason, I guess. So, I am therefore also going to have to get rid of all of these. So I'll bring it up to 200 frame count wise. And I just got to get rid of all of these using the right mouse button. Hopefully this will only take one stream to animate this flip. And I don't really want to, you know, go on for too long animating it. I don't want to animate all of the bits he does, because he actually only got halfway between two of those points last time. He was only really here, I think it was. Oh no, he was here, and then he was gonna probably jump up here, swing off that, do a little backflip, and then land here. Right, I believe that is therefore all of his animations removed. So before I move that around, let's also get rid of all of the sandwiches animations. Because I don't want that screwing with anything at all. No siree. going to be annoying to remove. Ow. Ugh, yeah, I shouldn't be sitting with a slanted back like that. Should probably move my chair a little closer. Speaking of which, should probably also get my phone so I can check for live chat should anyone get in it. Because I haven't been, you know, streaming a whole lot. I'm not surprised if no one really comes along for this one. You know. But maybe they will, maybe they won't. Who knows? I might just have to wait a bit for people to come along. But yeah, that should be everything removed on it now. So if I move this, yep, nothing happens. So let's move it all the way back to the start. And stand pose him somewhere. Probably stand pose him here and then move him up. Might have it animated so it's for... Oh no. There we go. I'm just going to localize world. That thing. At least for now. He's already swung off of that. So he's going to be sort of mid, sort of backflip. And then I'll, you know, figure out where he's going from there. Now let's move him up. Probably to about here. Looks like a right place that you'd be able to swing off of with his magnificent backflip that he can do for some reason. Don't know why he can, he just sort of, you know, knows how to backflip. Alright. Now I jump off of there. And then grab this. I think he could really do quickly, because he is trying to be fast. Is to swing backwards. Let me just move him a bit like that. Okay, I don't actually have to move him like that yet, but you know. Let's move his body. I'm not sure if I'd really be able to get a backflip looking good as a heavy, but you know. I can give it a shot. Actually, I can try. I'm pretty sure there's some clipping of a bandolier earlier too, so you know. It shouldn't be much of a problem. Also got a bit of mouth problems, more namely 2 ulcers, one on my tongue, one on my lips. So if I end up suddenly going non-talkative, it's probably because that's hurting quite a lot. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't, you know. Okay. Oh, that's not what I needed at all. I needed this. I don't think I even really needed to move the collarbones to get there, actually. Alright. Collar. Noom. 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 Give me a minute while I Google a front flip and see what people do with their legs. Okay, they hold on to them, right, okay, cool. So that means I'm going to have to either move his feet up or move his arms down. I think I'll go moving the arms down. While I'm at it, while I'm here, let's just make his finger poses default for now. Then I can make them change should they need to be. Right. Okay. Okay. His head there. Maybe I should see if I can do something with the advanced bone tool for him. Let me see what's in there. Wait, hold on. Would I be able to, like, just move that into place? I would. Great. If only I'd known about earlier. That would have been very helpful. Still. It doesn't even look that good. We need to rotate it a bit. Like so. There we go. Lovely. Look at that. Look at that. Wonderful. Beautiful. Put it down there. There we go. Lovely. I wish I'd known about that sooner. But oh well. Right, is there anything for his neck? We got any neck? We do have a neck. Sweet. He can tuck his neck in. Not when it's... oh, okay. Great. Wonderful. He can't tuck his neck in because of how it's rigged together. Fantastic. Actually hit the reset button, please. Well, it's not important, really. I mean, it is a heavy doing a backflip, but I suppose it can look as stupid as it wants. Boop. Boop. Nyom. 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 Okay. Then just finger. Finger. Well, fingertip, exactly, is what I'm referring to. And the thumbs might need to be moved a bit as well. Maybe just down here. And then like so. Okay, maybe more like so. Yeah, okay. That'll work, I guess. I'm going to see what happens if I put it on there. Basically works there as well. Alright, cool. Okay. I'm just going to put that slightly more closer to that. Okay. And there we go. Now, animate him. I don't need to animate that yet, unless it starts trailing behind. Which it might do. But, you know, we'll worry about that when we need to worry about that. Oh, boy. Okay. Let's get rid of those IK rigs, and let's go new. Alright, let's turn on the previous ghost. Okay. Wait, hold on a minute. What did I do here? He goes like so. Ah, hello there, Second Baron the Second. Nice of you to join us. And by us, I mean me. Because there's anyone here at the moment. Well, now it's you, so, you know, I'm not so lonely. Right, I might not have planned this too well. But, at the moment, he's going to collide into that. Now, I could have it. So he swings with his legs. Yeah. Finally, first scene done. I mean... if you're talking about me, then yes. But if you're talking about yourself, then congrats. Congrats on getting that done. Whichever one of us you're talking about, of course. Right, let me just see how this looks in the scale of flipping. Oh my god, that's fast. That is a little too fast, I think. Wee. Wee. 9 days left, though. Yeah, I'm going to have to probably stream animation of this every one of those days and try and make as much progress as possible. And you are as well. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to animate his thing there. Oh, why is it there? What causes it to go there? What on earth causes it to go there? Give me a minute while I unfreeze that. Yeah, that is very strange. You know, I'm going to see if unfreezing him does that. Okay. Weird. Weird and strange. Yeah. I think I'll fix this problem by just spacing it out a bit, maybe. Let's make it 5 in between all of them. 3, 4, 5. Actually, nah, maybe just 4. 4 will probably be alright. Beep, boop, bap, bet. I mean, I want to do it. Because he's going to have to land here, I'm probably going to have to do 2 different shots. One where he does it from here. I don't remember being zoomed in. I don't remember zooming it in so close. But if it now saves how zoomed you are when you make a save, that's pretty fucking rad. Okay. Yeah, it's probably about here. For his spin. Maybe he'll be able to use that to somehow land over here. And he's like, heh. And then he looks down to see what's going on with the red heavy. Then all of a sudden he yeets himself and turns around with grappling hook and stuff. So sweating right now after a CSGO game. Sounds pretty intense then. Sounds like me after Doom Eternal when I first played it. Why is it there? Okay, now it's there. I don't. Okay. Whatever. Drank 2 bottles after that. Fair enough. Question is, what are they bottles of? That's all I drink on stream is water. I mean, I remember one time a few years ago when I first actually started trying to do this. Tried to stream on Twitch. Didn't work. On the old computer. But I drank like a bottle of Coca-Cola at that point. Yeah. Right, okay. That might work. Let me have a look at his other leg. Alright. And then, because of his trajectory, he will land there and use his legs to swing himself up. And maybe grab onto that. And then use his propulsion to swing himself over here. Maybe he'll slam into the stairs for comedic effect and just manage to get on. Oh, this exists! Actually, he needs somewhere to start running after he's done with after the red heavy starts doing stuff. I could have it so the blue heavy then goes downstairs, just invalidating all of the red heavy's work. And his own work, but you know. I don't think he minds. Right. Okay. Alright, let's take his bandolier and return it to normal. Whichever one I did for that. I believe it was lower. Yeah, it's lower. Boop. Okay. It seems that I'm not the only spy. Let's see if I can fix this in some sort of meaningful way. Okay. Alright. Actually, I don't necessarily need to do that yet. Because I need to have his first body go swingy swoon. And then raise his collars a little bit. Hands will probably open up, his head will probably start dangling. Right, let's open up his hands. I might even just have to do default for him, actually. Okay, maybe not. Maybe that is not the case. Actually, no, that works fine. We'll see what happens here. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think that's how legs have ever worked. Let's just see if it kind of works. I mean, aside from the legs, I guess it kind of works. My god. Well, I might just extend it by one, just for a bit of, you know, clarity, I guess. So let's fix those bones. Hey? I mean, oh my god, what in the hell has happened here? Oh, it's just the hips, because I didn't pose those, so, you know, only the hips could move. Alright, okay, cool. And because of how, like, you know, his hands are going, it'd probably just be, you know, like this for now. Still fairly tucked in, but not quite, you know, worth anything else yet. Alright, and then... Wah. And then for his swing here, I'm probably going to have it ease out. Make it seem as if he's got this all planned, you know. Alright, okay. 3 more around there. And let's see what I can do here. Probably this, you know, that'll probably work well. And then he's gonna start putting his head up, just so we can see where he's going, I guess. Maybe turn it to the left, maybe I'll have it so he grabs the pole. And then his propulsion from here allows him to, like, slide up a bit, and then he swings and throws himself off. We'll see if that all works. This might take a few different reshoots to get it to work, but, you know, hopefully it will. Yeah, I need to get myself back into shape for animating constant movement, because I've only really done, like, short movements recently. Obviously with the running, of course, but that's, like, something that I actually had tutorials to look at. With this and general action scenes, you know. Alright, let's just do that. Okay. And this one goes like this and that. Okay. This doesn't like it'll be that good, but you know, let's see how it looks. Ooh. Maybe I should move it out a little bit more. Maybe even have a little ease in by 0.3. Okay, let's see now. Boop. Maybe just 4. Maybe just 4 will do. Yeah, I think just 4 might do. Alright, let's go for another 4 here, I guess. And then... let's just move him up a bit. It might be about here where he starts to loosen his grip with his feet a bit. Alright, give me his collar. There we go. Thank you. And let's just pop him up there a bit. And yeah, I think now would be a good time for his legs to start loosening up a little bit. That's not what I needed. I need his hip. Give me his hip. Give me his hip. There we go. Okay, and his head seems to be in basically the right position for him to be thinking, I can grab this with his intense planning speed. Maybe he's been planning this all along, who knows. Right, I imagine his hands will probably need to be just quite straight at this portion. Segment. This frame. There we are, that's more accurate terminology. And his hand, probably like this, would be good. I actually think, yeah, I should probably move that in a little bit more. Or all of this in a little bit more. None of this really, you know, looks that good. This, maybe. Yeah, I guess that'll work. Maybe have his arm be a little bit more like this. And his hand as well, more like that. And actually, let's just make his whole finger on this. His whole... there we go. His whole thumb a little bit, you know, closer to how it normally is. As if it's like he's about to grab it. Because he is about to grab it. Maybe I should move his knees down a bit as well. Hop. I think it'll probably be a lot of stuff in his knees, mainly. That would be allowing him to do that. Okay, let's move him up a bit more. What? Okay. Now let's see how he looks. Oh my god. More of this. More of this shit. Just, well, whatever. Okay. Just fucking look at him. Look at him. Oh my god. Sometimes stop motion helper is hilariously dumb. Oh, boop. 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 Let's see how that looks. Wah. Yeah, okay. I guess that works. I just gotta fix his bloody arms. I mean, good god, what in the hell has happened here? What's going on? Snake? Hey. Oh, god damn it, don't tell me that's his collar that's fucked. It looks like it's his collar that's fucked, and I can't reach it for some reason. Give me his collar. Give me his goddamn collar, you absolute... Fine, then. I'll just take the collar from here. Because it's clearly just eradicated itself completely. Oh, no, it hasn't. Alright, cool. Well. Thanks for finally giving it to me. What the hell in hell? What in the hell of hells? And then we got this. And this shit. Yeah, I guess that'll work. Maybe. Maybe opening his knees and moving him a bit further up on this will help. Maybe. Just maybe. We'll give it a shot, see what happens. And then whatever, let's just do it like this. Boot. And he's probably going to end up quite high up the thing. Move his arm down a bit more. Maybe across a bit more. And then I'll just use the thing to put his hand on there. And then his hips, let's turn those a little bit. And then I think they can probably be in. Actually, now let's move them back a bit. Just a little bit. Just a tidgeon of a bit. Okay, yep. Alright, okay, cool. And then we're also going to need his feet as well. Probably move his pelvis forwards a bit, actually, as well as up. And he doesn't really need to worry about his arm here, so this can probably start moving down as he figures out his next move, his cunning next move of swinging from this bar onto the next one. Okay, right. Yeah, I guess that works. Move him up a bit more as well. Maybe I should move his hips forwards a bit more. Maybe I'll make this here as well. Alright. And then maybe I'll have it so he turns his spine a bit this way. And then his hand needs to go on here. Okay. Yeah, gonna animate his hands. Right, come on. There we go. Give it to me. Thank you. Alright, default. Let's move his hands a bit closer here. They don't need to be fully clenched. We just gotta sort of be there, you know. Ugh. Right, okay. Yep, that looks pretty good for a holding thing about to swing on it. And with this, I can probably just set it to default for now. In this sort of transition phase. Maybe I should have it so his pelvis twists a bit as well. Like it twists. Oh. Right hand probably does not need to, you know, stay in the same place. Move that a little bit and then move his hips. A bit like so. It looks slightly more like he's using that to swing into a different position. This still probably isn't going to look that graceful, but you know, whatever. Let's see how it looks so far. Oh my god, it looks horrible. Oh, sweet Jiminy Christmas. Okay, you know what? Plan B. Let's just make it so that he lands on it and then uses it to swing. Okay. And then let's just... Oh, for God's sake. Oh, God damn it. I turned off the wrong bloody thing. Okay. Whoop. Whoop. Okay, so maybe I'll have it so at this point he just stretches out so he can reach that in time. I suppose his first one could probably go back to being like so. And then his... Oh, come on, give me his hip. There we go. His hip goes like that. And his leg goes like that. I'll just make his leg do that now while I've got it selected. Then move it down. There we go. Okay. And then his prop pack. Okay. And then let's just move those out a little bit. Let's move his bat hip there. Maybe move it like so. Okay. And then his collar is probably going to go like this. Alright. And his other one like this. And like, you know, and like so. Might actually move his collars back a bit. Yeah, let's move his collars back a bit. Maybe he shall start turning his head to look at that, because he knows he is going to grab it. He knows what his plan is. And therefore his hand should probably start, you know, moving like this. Okay, let's have his eye posed. So it reaches this, and then let's... That one could probably be clenched or open, one of the two. No, I missed. There we go. Let's just set it for default for now, and then let's move his things into a decent position. His fingers into a decent position. Right, okay. Noom, 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 noom. Let's actually just have it so that one's in a more normal spot. Move that one in a bit too. This one also looks a bit too far in, just... Okay. Okay, cool. Alright, there we go. That should be alright. Stretch his hand out a bit. His thumb out a bit is what I mean by that. Yeah. No, this one it'll just be more like he's just sort of, you know... Just a normal sort of open hand kind of pose. Okay, let's see how that looks. Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks pretty good. Let me just do that, because I think it's messing with his... Okay. Right, okay, good. That's looking significantly better than my first attempt, which is lovely to hear. Okay. Right, okay. Right. So we'll have that. This will be sort of the contact frame, if you will. And I don't really need the right one yet. We'll just move his arm back a bit. And also that arm. Oh, that bit of his arm, of course. Okay, let's take his thing and go boop, put it into default for now. And then norm his thing over here. And then this over here. What the hell is that? Oh, okay. It's just some confusion between textures and models, I'd imagine. There's a pipe texture there. There's also the other texture, and so it's all just meshing and making a confusing mess. Messing, if you will. Ha 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 ha. Come on. There we go. That'll do. I don't need to move that one, really. Okay. Boop. And that one like that. Okay, cool. Alright, how's that looking then? I might not even need that much for it, really. Oh yeah, I don't need that much for it at all. If anything, like, bloody 2, 3. I'll go with 3. 2, actually. Tell you what, I'll go with 3, but have it so it eases in a little bit. Actually, no, I don't need it to ease in a bit. If anything, yeah, I might just go with 1 for it. The real easing is going to come in the next one, where he bends forwards a little bit. He moves forwards. He bends forwards. He moves his spine that way. His prop pack might go like so. And then maybe his collar goes even further back. His arm's looking strange. Just to make it look like he's actually, you know, doing something with that hand. And then this one shall go forwards. Because he has moved forwards. Right, moving forwards. Move that forwards. Alright, okay. Maybe not even that far, maybe just 3 or 2 or something like that. Yeah, 3 and then an ease-in frame here. Just create a little bit more bounce to him. Maybe I'll create a bit of bounce. Just like a 2-frame thing there. Actually, no, I don't need that bounce because it's not an abrupt stop. He's going to be using this just as a stopping point to activate his swing. Hop, hop, hop. Yep, okay, that seems to work fine. Okay, let's move on to his next thing. Which will probably be about 3 more frames. And let's see. Actually, no, let's just move this part first, I guess. He's going to be doing a yoink. Okay, maybe not that much of a yoink. Then his arm is going to do some other stuff. Let me just get directly on top of him and then... Noom. Okay. Let's just get rid of those bips now, and let's just move him forwards a bit, maybe rotate him a bit, 'cause he's going to be doing a nice little swing. Give me his blue. There we go, thank you. And like so. Maybe I should actually move how this is posed here. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to move how and where this is posed. What in the... Oh yeah, that happens with that, doesn't it? I'll just do that, and then if possible... make it look halfway decent, maybe? No? Fine, whatever. Just fucking do what you want. Okay, maybe I should do something with this to make it look more sensical. The answer is no. There's nothing I can do with this to make it look more sensical. Fan heckling stracklingly tastic. Except for this, which doesn't really look right. Maybe this? I don't know. This is an annoying part to animate. I thought this would be a little bit more fun to animate, but clearly not. Although, you know, it could be worse, I guess. Well, I'm also not going to have it do that at all. Just that, I guess. Hopefully have it covered so you don't see that, really. Okay. His arm is going to straighten out a bit more. So let's just see what that looks like for now. Oh yeah, maybe having his hand do that right now might not be the best option. Okay, let's fucking see how that looks. Oh god, that looks dreadful. God damn it. Maybe if I did this. Maybe. Yeah, I guess. That looks slightly better. Oh, come on. Yeah, let's move his feet more, so it looks more like he's actually leapt off with them. Yeah, I still don't quite know how, but whereabouts I'm going to put the camera. Okay, that looks pretty good from that angle, but you know, maybe just move him up a bit, so you can see a bit more of his body. Doing scene 2, and I have to do hard part to do. Red Heavy comes out of a gate sliding. Ooh, that does sound pretty hard to animate. I mean, my sliding animations don't look too good, what I've done earlier. I mean, I suppose you could always go back and look at how I did it, but if I remember correctly, you're using SFM or something. Actually, I don't think you ever... Actually, no, I think you did say what you were using, but I can't remember because I have the memory span of this Stormtrooper stress ball that I have. It's for sequels one, so naturally worse. I'm joking. Right, okay. Not too bad, I guess. Alright, let's do that, I guess. Twist his arm a bit more. Get up from the top. Oh no, I was going to animate his thing to make it a little different here, wasn't I? So let's just fix his fingers. Finger posing. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, okay. Move that forwards, maybe? Maybe, yeah. Yeah, right, okay. Actually, maybe moving that. Alright, cool. I know what I need to do then. I just got to move these middle ones forwards a bit. For those, of course. For this, I should probably move that back, if anything, and just move this one forwards a bit more. Okay. That is that. Done. I guess what I need to do for that blue frame. Move his arm like that. Move it like this. This. And I didn't do it correctly, so therefore I've got to do this now. That basically just puts it in the same freaking position. But it was already in. I don't want it to be in the same position it was already in. But I'll have to do this. And this. And then this. And it still doesn't fucking work. Fantastic. Ooga booga. Alright. Okay. Let's see now. So this would probably happen. He'd probably move up a bit more. Or maybe like this. Something. Maybe his spine would change a bit. Like so. To accommodate the swing. And then this arm goes like this. Not like that. Like, give me the green. Give me the green. This. Fucking. Is that fixed-ish? Oh yeah, that's fixed-ish. Alright, cool. Lovely. And maybe move this other one like this. And maybe down a bit, like so. Alright, cool. That one, we'll do this to it, I guess. With the prop pack. That could have been a close one. I have to do all the hard work I've done on this frame. But I didn't. Because I figured out that. Right, okay. Move it 3, I guess. We'll try 3. Okay, that clearly doesn't seem to be working like I intended it to. So let's go directly above. Do that to it. Oh boy. Do this to it. Put it into good enough space, hopefully. Maybe do some more of that. Pelvis, move that forwards a bit more, like so. And arm up a bit, like so. Maybe instead of that, I can just move this down a bit, like so. Yeah, that's good. Just to sort of accommodate for the swing he did earlier, I guess. For now, for the time being. Alright, how's that looking? Oh yeah, considering the small amount of movement, it might make more sense for there to be, you know, less frames there. Okay, maybe not that little of frames. Wah. Wah. Okay, cool. Lovely. Now then. Next one, I might have to do a fair few. But I'm just going to animate right to him going to the other side. I don't know what's going on with his hand at the moment. But I'll figure it out sooner or later. Alright, okay. And then let's move him over here. Do this to him. Put his lower arm somewhere it's less in the damn way. And then move his hand a bit more. Actually, instead of doing it like that, let's do it how we've done it prior. And just do this. That looks considerably better. And I could probably move it a little bit more for what its intents and purposes are. But for now, that's not too bad. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to have to move that one a bit more again. And with those ones, have them go into a slightly more original... Not original, but... Another... a pose slightly closer to what they're doing. One that looks... Oh, for God's sake. Slightly more like a swing. Like a swing like this. Okay, oogity boogity, hippity hoppity. This property is now our property. Don't ask, I won't answer. Okay. Maybe I should twist his pelvis a bit like this. Oh, look at that, much better. I like his hand. It looks like he's a majestic bird flying through. Oh, I suppose swinging through the sky is more accurate. Prop pack. Give me that. Let's do it like that. Okay, cool. And now straight is I could probably put his bandolier back to normal. This is not back to normal. There's no way in hell that's back to normal. Lower. Yep, there we go. Boop. Oh, fantastic. It's still not good. Great. Okay. Alright, okay. That should be fine for now. Okay. Boop. See how that looks. Oh, God. Alright, I'm gonna clearly have to animate some in between frames there. But overall, that's not too bad. Maybe if I... Actually, with that, it makes it so that I have a really good, like, angle to fix this. Look at his fucking legs and his arm. Oh my god, that's funny. I like that. That is quite humorous to me. I just think his arm, obviously combined with his legs doing that, it's funny to me. Let me just remove that for this. This could maybe go into the thumbnail. Ah, my PC is out now thanks to the timer. Great. Yeah, I think you mentioned that in a previous stream, and it sounds very, very annoying. And I'm sorry to hear about that. Like, why does his hand actually go up there anyway? It stays in basically the same position. It has no reason to go wah like it is. Whatever. Only his knees seem to be the problem here. If I can just put those right. With his legs, of course. Everything else is a completely different situation. Like this. I don't know what's going on with this. I also don't know what I have selected. Fortunately, it's this. But I don't actually think it's even that's really the problem. It's this. It's this upper arm, but I actually can't even select at all. Now I can, maybe? There we go. Alright, lovely jubbly. Alright, give me his arm. Give me his hand. Give me his hand, come on. Is that his hand? It is. Excellent. Scene 2 is shorter but harder. Oh yeah, sometimes some of the shortest animations can actually just be the hardest things to do. I wouldn't say I'm sort of like animated, you know, messiah, even though I wish I could be. But I know that some of the shorter animation could just be harder. It's like with a bit I did earlier, where I like made a really slow sort of fade bit, just to make it look like there's a little bit of movement instead of him standing perfectly still. After he goes, what? A little bit of movement just to keep it active. So it doesn't look like he's just frozen completely. Because if you look at a real person, they don't just freeze completely when they're not doing anything. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Ah, yes. That is much better. Although actually it might be an idea to move his hand down to where it should actually, you know, be. We should be over here. Still that happening for some reason. I think it's probably because of how the pelvis works. But, you know, whatever. Alright, let's see how that all looks so far. And he's not going to let go just here. He's going to swing around once more. And throw himself over to this one. And then land. I'll probably take the sandwich out of his mouth and sort of cackle while looking down. And then he sees this heavy yeeting himself. Because, you know. I don't know how exactly he's going to get away. He's probably going to, like, hop up onto there. Go over to here and then dash off. It skips the effort of having to climb the stairs. Alright, okay. Let's see now. His hand there, again, could do with some more work. I mean, is this fine? That's fine, yeah, that'll be fine. Let me just see how this looks from that angle I was thinking of doing it from earlier. Maybe just move him back a bit, do that, okay. Okay, that looks fine. I'm actually going to place the camera here now as well while I'm at it. Boop. Boop. There we go. It replaces that one, so I don't have to worry about anything getting confusing. Let's just make sure his hand stays in the right place for all of these. So let's just take this and go. Just pop it there. There should be good. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. Not sure if that'll fix it here. It won't. So let's fix it here too. Okay, now that one's very far off. That's quite crucial that I fix that. Boop. Okay, good. And then this as well. Again, quite important that I fix that. Actually, the first entry of a Golden Sandwich Collab, and then I thought, how did he finish it in one day? I mean, it's random though. Yeah, you look at a lot of the movements in that. It's, you know, in that example he did. Wait, what are we talking about, actually? We've talked about the one he did that he showed off in the announcement. Then, you know, it is probably that. It's probably because it's less serious than, say, mine is. Because I would say mine's like the most hyper serious thing you'll ever see. It's definitely not. I've made more serious stuff, and most of the time it turns out kind of cringy. But there's a much more actual, like, of a theme here instead of just random ha-has, which makes it funnier most of the time. But you know, with mine there's a lot more like planned movements. Scruffy's entry, right? I'm not sure if I've actually seen that one. I probably have, but I've, you know, not. I don't remember it, of course. Let's go check that out now while I'm here. I'll just quickly see if I remember which one that is. Right. Golden Sandwich. Oh, Golden Sandwich one. Collab. Boop. Right, let's see. Scruffy. There we go. Let's see how that is. Movement-wise. Oh, yeah. Yeah. If you look at, like, for example, heavy running with sandwich at the start seems to be, you know, an edited version of a preset. I think the red heavy animation is done itself, but you have, like, the preset animations for TF2 characters. So for that, it looks like a sped up version of one of that with slightly edited things. Everything else looks like it's completely originally done, so it must have probably taken a bit of time. But then again, considering the blue heavy just sort of like flicks around, you know, which is on purpose, of course. You know, like if I wanted to, I could do that with this heavy, but I'm not going to because, you know, I have a strange thing for making all of my animations look logically consistent. I'm a bit of a sucker for that, really. Anyway, record that, and now everything should... Yeah, look at that. Look at his hand. Look at it. It stays on the same place through all of these. And with that little first bit, you know, it still kind of stays. Alright, okay. Now I'm going to need to figure out how to animate him, you know, swinging the other way. Unfortunately, because how that works, it's going to make that a little tricky. But what I can do is I can do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, and then pop it in. Around here-ish. I'll move him up a bit as well. I mean, considering how long some of these entries... Well, not how long some of these entries are, but considering how many entries there are here, I'm not surprised that, you know, he decided to keep it to 40 seconds. Because, goddamn, there's 145 entries, not including the collab announcement and if any of the trailers are included, you know. But yeah. Anyway, let's pop him into position, kinda. Almost position. I'm going to have to move his arm a bit. Or not. That basically works. Okay. Let's see how that looks then. Oh yeah, that looks pretty well. That works pretty good. I think his hand goes a little off here. But I'll fix that later, I guess. Oh yeah, it seems to be about here. Actually, to make it look like more of a swing, I'll just move his whole body back instead. In this kind of direction. How's that? Yeah, that'll work fine. Okay. His arm's going to have to try and stay straight. Although this happens for some reason. I don't quite know why. But, you know, it does, I guess. Whatever. And that happens too. How's that? Oh, okay. I'll actually move him a little bit over here. Like so. Okay. Okay. And then let's see. One more with these. Move him like so. How's that looking on him? Alright. Not too bad. He's got very strong fingers. It's bloody impossible, Demo Man, Demo Mesa. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that's the most quotable thing he says, but you know. Then again, you could probably quote just about anything from Demo Mesa and have it be funny in any context. Because, you know, Demo Mesa is one of the greatest achievements of this year. Right. Here's some stuff. Let's see how that all looks on him now. Oh, yes. Look at that swing. Let's just see how that looks from the camera's perspective. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. That is amazing. I might even have it so I animate the camera a little bit. So instead of cutting like it did previously, it actually moves. And his hand, like, oh, that's an achievement for me. Alright, okay, so it's about a difference of 4. So therefore that will be the same for this one. Okay. Now this one, he shall now have his body about here. Now have another one where his body's about here. Then when he gets to being around here again, he'll let go and fly over to here. Right, okie dokie. Let's animate some heavies. And by some heavies, I mean this one, because we're not going to be animating a red one at any point today. Well, I don't think we are, at least. I don't think we're going to be able to get onto that. Probably just going to have to finish blue. Dabba-dee-dabba-die. No, I can't see because my tool gun is in the way. Cursors foiled again. Oh, that doesn't seem right. His body's gonna collide with that unless he changes how his legs are going. Which I think he will. Otherwise he will crash. So will his upper half. That's not what I needed. I needed this. Move it like that. Move his knees. So they're like this. Making it a little bit more feasible for him to pass. Again, not quite. He is going to like clip it a little bit, but you know, whatever. It'll be fine. Maybe this could be him like, you know, adding a bit more force into his swing around here. Which could make sense, I guess. Okay. I'll animate his hands later, but how does that look in general? Aside from his hand there, yeah, that looks alright, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna have to animate the Golden Sandwich as well later. Okay. I might actually just copy this over to there and then move him over to where he needs to be. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to put a light on in my room because it's very dark in here. No, I hope that wasn't open. It wasn't. That's good. I might have got sugar everywhere from leftovers. And I knocked it over again. Right, return if I have. F. Right, time to move him. Wait a minute, hold on a minute. Do I already have something there? What happens here? Oh yeah, that's what happens, alright, so I do still need to animate that. Bit. Okay, you got it, Doc. If I get killed in CSGO by a top player while he's level 1, it get me suspicious. Today I had that. I checked on him, but he doesn't hack when he found he's a new account from an old banned one. I see, right, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, well, either way, if you got banned, you must have either been blamed for something or done something pretty shady. So, you know, yeah. I should probably play some TF2 soon. Because they added in a little tribute to Rick May, the voice actor of Soldier, who passed away quite recently. Throughout the entirety of May, I think it's on certain maps, you'll see a statue for him, because he voiced the Soldier, so it's got the soldier on top saluting. And then it's in a memory of Rick May. The quote is, "That was one hell of a campaign." Made like a new song for it as well, did the Valve Studio Orchestra. There's like a version of something they play in military memorials. Some pros get banned because of hacking and never get his account back. Right, okay, I see. Yeah, sort of people think, oh, they're hacking because they're high-leveled and good at playing. And then too many people are like that, and then like, oh, okay, I guess he must be a hacker because we got all these reports. Better ban him. Yeah. And that's the annoying thing about hacks, because they're mostly client-side. Actually, they're not even necessarily just client-side, just how they work. It can't really, you know, it's hard to deal with hackers. The only way I see that I really think is basically foolproof is if you know that someone is a hacker, just matching them with other hackers, maybe monitoring. Like, I can't remember which games did that, but I know there are some games where, like, if you were hacking and they found out you were hacking, they'd make it so in matchmaking you'd only be matched with other hackers. Which I think would be hilarious. And then if they're not hacking, they'd be able to tell, hypothetically. So, you know, it's like a sort of vetting thing, if you will, to make sure they're not hackers. Let's move him around a little bit. Alright, okay. How's his arm? His arm's alright. No one's gonna really see that finger anyway. So, you know, it should be fine. Okay. Now I just gotta animate those to make them correct. And then here too. Yeah. I might do it so with at least that one, it's instead his hand that bends, so he's using that. Because he uses this one to sort of like gain some more power with his swing. So I'd probably bend it in there before it straightens out again. Probably around here-ish. Somewhere around there. I'm gonna do that. Let's do something here. I'll make a difference of 3, primarily because it's not going to be the last one. Actually, no, I will do it so it goes all the way around, but that's only so I'll be able to animate him letting go. Okay, and then just move his body like that. Maybe just go over here. I keep forgetting about the grey one being an option for turning. Keep on forgetting that's a thing. Right, and then move him up. Let's move on up. Wait a minute. He's already got one like that. I don't even need this. I can just copy that. Ah, what a stroke of luck. I'm making animation too, but I have to freeze the foot during the slide so it don't get up. Yeah, that sounds quite annoying. Oh, fuck, I replaced the wrong one. God damn it. God damn it. I was going to animate any of these in-between ones, otherwise I would have fucked a lot of stuff up. Alright, whatever. Let's try this again. Okay. Directly down. Close enough. Frame by frame. Jeez, that does sound annoying. Okay. Try and get it as accurate as possible to being over top. And then Neum. Let me just record that for now. But yeah, that is definitely that one. So let me pop him there. Maybe I never hit the animate button in the first place. That could be it. Probably record button in the first place. That could be it. Maybe. Who knows? I'm not even sure myself. As Dante said, when Cerberus said, "You're not human, are you?" And he said those lines. Who knows? I'm not even sure of it myself. Okay. Hit a good old bop there. And then look. He goes, bada swing. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I did animate it prior, but you know. I'm looking now, it's gotten to the point where even it's, you know, messing up it on the final frames. Animating that's going to be annoying. Or whatever, it doesn't move between hand and mouth, so hopefully it should be fine and not really glitch too badly. Right, let's find the one where he's like that. Boop. I believe it would be this one. Yes. And then let's pop it all the way down here. Alright. Now that would be the frame where actually let's go. So now I'm going to have to animate all of the hands. I don't know how that happens, but it does apparently. Alright, let's move him up a bit more, like so. Move his hand a bit more, like so. Right, and then for that one, it'll probably make sense for his hand to be starting to bend there. Or would it? Let's see the difference. Actually, no, it makes sense for all of his hand bending to be from here and here. Right, okay. Therefore, with this, he's going to need to go like so, and then up a bit, just a bit. How's that? Alright, that's fine. Okay, that seems pretty good for that. How's that doing? Yeah, alright, that seems good. Ow. God. Okay, I'm gonna need a drink of water. It's basically full, but now it's already gone. What a shame and a predicament. So I never really work for nearly a week. That's because of homework, motivation, and less time for that. Yeah, that was basically why I didn't stream. Homework. Actually, it was only really homework for me. Just homework and less time. Because when I wasn't doing the homework I needed to do, I was, you know, either watching YouTube or playing Devil May Cry 3. Devil May Cry 3 was actually pretty fun. I only ever died, like, once to a boss. Like, when it comes to, like, there's a bit of a meme with, at least Devil May Cry 3, with, Cerberus, who's, like, the, second boss, the first, I'd say the first proper boss, but, most people, I think that's when you, like, die twice to the same encounter. It will say, it'll give you the option to play in easy mode in Devil May Cry 3. And most people end up getting to that on their first playthrough on Cerberus. But I didn't actually. I actually managed to get through the first, like, I think, like, 4 sort of bosses. This weird... the weird Reaper guy, then it's Cerberus, then it's Jester, and... oh no, it's 5, then there's this weird snake thing, and then there's Agni and Rudra. But then there's a bit after it where you've got to do these different trials. And I got through one with like an obstacle course, and all of these spikes coming out really quickly. I managed to get through that by only taking a little bit of damage. And then some enemies come out, and, you know, I took a fair bit of damage from that. Then the second one I have to do is it's one where you got to fight a lot of enemies, and they pack together the ones that can basically lock you in an attack that does massive damage. There is two that sort of, there's one that teleports to you and swings, and there are two that like dash at you, and they basically do it in complete conjunction that you can't fucking dodge it. So that was actually where I got my first easy mode is now selectable. Well, actually the only thing you can get. The easy mode is now selectable. But they just seem really smart in that room when they're not that smart earlier. Sure, they're still a threat, but they actually seem to be like a planning, working team, which they're not. They're just enemies, AIs. Yeah, my tongue really hurts because like it's just an ulcer on it, but it seems to like spread now, probably through talking and stuff. So it is affecting the top of my tongue as well. It feels like it's burning in that place. It makes it a bit annoying to do anything, just exist really. I think it's more annoying when I'm not talking. Applying water it doesn't help, so I don't know what to do about it. Yeah. Right. Let me hit that thing there. And then here again, it would probably make sense for it to still be him swinging. Right. 1 minute. Let's just do the this tactic here, because it works much better. Alright. And then from here on out, it will start to straighten. So let's get rid of that. Let's move him into the correct spot. Or near enough to the correct spot. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's painful. Alright, okay. See how that's looking. Seems much more like a normal frame-by-frame animation, because, I mean, technically it is, but, you know. Alright, let's pop him about there-ish. Yeah, I guess that'll work. Move him up a bit to there. And, hit record. Okay. Move him down, move him across, move him, use this. Hopefully he's in the right position. That's a good enough position, especially because he's going to be letting go quite soon. On this frame here exactly is when he's going to be letting go. Actually, I'm going to redo these hand ones, because I want to animate his head slightly differently, because he's going to swing to there, so he's going to need to look where he's going. So, boop, 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 boop. This may have been a bad idea, but you know, whatever, it's fine. There's only really meant to be a 4 gap between them, and that's a 5 gap, so, you know, I have messed up a little bit here. But whatever, it shall be fine. At least I hope it will be. Okay, right. Hit the old record button. And then here. Here. Actually, no, let's animate one of the ones down here. Just so that we can get the head movement in. Because if I animate one without all the frames in the middle, then it can auto-animate it between them. To therefore make it look better. Alright. Then his head. Give me his head. Give me his head. Please. Please, just let me select his head. There we go. Wait, that's not even the head. That's not even the bloody... Why won't you let me select the damn head? How is that hard to select the head? Come on, dude. Just give me a... There we go. Maybe. Yes, there we go. Okay. Good. Let's animate his head like that. I really don't know what causes it to do this. It seems like get itself stuck between being welded to one part and another part, and it just causes that to happen. You probably why, you know, zoomed itself back to the hand earlier. God damn it, I moved it without animating it. Curses. Foiled again. Oh well, let's just animate it as this one. That's one that needs to be animated either way. Okay. And then like that. But yeah, like, that thing shouldn't be bending like his thing is. It should be following it to a T, but it isn't. Just... Welds are annoying in this. I've heard in SFM they're a little easier, but you know, everything seems easier in theory, but then there's like missing files and whatnot that aren't correctly popped in. Okay, let's move his body back down to here. Drenduh to Major Tom. There's literally aliens. We found aliens on Mars. What do we do, Major Tom? Blast them. But shouldn't we try and like converse with them first? Nope, just shoot them. Oh, okay. And that's why the aliens still haven't visited Earth. Because we've actually got the demons to be worrying about. Like in Devil May Cry 5. Yeah, that looks good for his head movement. Wah. Wah. That one, I'm just going to have to animate that a bit differently. So, let's get his head again. Now, it stays in for this one for some reason. It seems to understand what it's doing with this one. I don't quite know why or how, but it does, I guess. Okay, left hand, because it's going to be quite straight for when he lets go. Okay, good. Alright, that'll do. Move it forwards a bit. Just a bit, though. And then that. And then his hands shall be expanded upon. There's only way for me seeing who's in the chat and who's not. Participants. That doesn't mean anything. Okay, cool. Whatever. Okay, thingy posy. Yeah, let's just pop all of those into their default positions and then move his... Oh, come on. Move his hands. I guess I'll have to move this as well to pop it more like that. You know, his thumb doesn't really need to move. Those like they're all stretched out. that, just stretch it out in general. And that one's already out a bit, which is good. Doesn't look like it's in the right spot. Alright, okay. Actually, I might as well just move that up a bit. Just a bit. Same with this one. Up a bit. There we go. He has let go. And now he shall fly over to there like a graceful butterfly, question mark. Oh, hold on. Alright. Maybe I should do some stuff with this one as well. Maybe just move the hands out a bit. Well, his fingers out a bit, of course, is what I mean. Then with that last one, it can already start straightening out. Those ones, I guess they too can start straightening out. Actually, no, tell you what, let's not animate that yet, because I'm going to need a clenched fist for this one. Let's at least animate that first. Actually, no, yeah, let's just animate all of those hand frames to make it actually work. Heckin' boop. Alright, lovely jubbly. Okay, his hand's basically in the right position, I think. Yeah, basically just a little bit up. There we go. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's basically fine. I don't think I even really need to move it up. But I will anyway, just in case. Okay. Then let's have a look at his swing. Let's also do it here, so we can see how it looks there. I don't even need to do that. In CSGO, Russian kids are annoying. They only speak Russian in an English server. Ugh, why do kids even play this game? I mean, yeah, with CSGO, I think kids play because they probably find out about it, or their friends are playing it, and they're like, oh, cool. This game seems cool. All the cool kids are playing it. It's cool military action. Terrorists versus counter-terrorists. So, you know, yeah, it's cool. I might, and now it's free, isn't it? I'm pretty sure CSGO is free now. So, you know, that probably increased that. Yeah, I mean, I technically ended up buying it before, pretty much just before it went free. But the reason that happened was that I bought on a sale at some point. I bought the entire Valve collection pack. So I've got, I think, just about every Valve game up to that point. So I haven't got Architect or Half-Life Alyx, but, you know, I wouldn't be able to play Half-Life Alyx anyway, because I don't have a VR headset for my computer. I've got one for the PS4, because that was cheap, but, you know, well, cheaper. And I have the space for it. I mean, even when my room's clean, there still isn't really enough room for playing VR. Yeah. Right, anyway, I think I will animate his hands letting go a little bit here when he swings. Just a little bit, of course. So, pop his fingers back down there. Same with that one. Nope, that's not what I needed. Just do that, yeah, sure, whatever. With that one, it's already going quite smoothly, so let's just make his hands a bit more. Again, same with these, just pop them roughly halfway between unclosed and closed. Okay, right. Let's see how that looks. Obviously, it's too small to really be seen. My room is too small for VR. Yeah, basically mine is as well, really. I mean, if I move some of his furniture and all the stuff on it, it would be hypothetically just big enough. But I'm not going to do that. It's giant furniture, it's got all the stuff on, you know, I'm not doing that. I don't really know many people whose bedrooms would be big enough for VR. I mean, that's why I got one for the PS. That's why I got the PlayStation VR. Because it's downstairs, which is a bigger room, which I've got it in. And PSVR is cheaper. It's technically the worst VR headset out there, that's, you know, still good. But, you know. And hopefully Gorn's going to be coming to it sooner or later. I think some people are theorising this month because they passed the PS certification test. So, you know, hopefully that'll be coming along smoothly. Smoothly and soonly. Right, let's see how this is all looking so far. Oh, that looks pretty good. Hell, even the Golden Sandwich doesn't really look too out of place unless you really slowed it down because of how fast he's moving. Still, I think I will at least animate some of the Golden Sandwich. Oh, yes. Glad I just didn't give it up. I'm glad I just didn't give up, because sometimes you start making an animation and it just looks too bad. So you're like, I don't want to keep going with this. But then sometimes you can keep going with it and it'll still look good. I'm not sure if there'd really be another good spot to have him in. Except for, like, this might be good. But again, you see, like, the first bit of him, and I'd rather him be completely off screen at that point. My little brother has a whole rooftop as his room. Damn. I bet we all wish our rooms was as big as a whole rooftop. Yeah. Well, to be fair, it's kind of ironic because I am the youngest brother, and my room's the smallest. My mum's always said it was the nicest room, so, you know. Yeah. I could hypothetically do it from here, but I'd rather you know, do it from where I already had it. Because it seems like the, sandwich movement in his mouth is way too apparent in this angle. It's much better in the other one. Right, let me just animate him flying over, and I think I might end it about there-ish for now. So let's see. Yep, okay. Ooh. Yes, and then he'll use that to swing around and land on here. Lovely jubbly. That means he's going to need to move his arm a bit more like this. Maybe because of how his swing will work, his pelvis can, like, shift slightly. Just to allow him to, you know, reach that a bit better. When his time comes to reach it, of course. Which is not just yet, but it will be soon. Oh, hold on now, one darn rootin' tootin'. Because he's let go, I guess I'll just move his arm a bit more. Like this. I can just animate some in between stuff to make that look a bit better. And maybe even 4's a little bit too short. Let's have a look. Actually, yeah, it would make more sense for him to, like, instead of going straight. Because, I mean, let's just have a look at his swing. Oh, yeah, because how the swings were meant to work, it would move him slightly over here. So maybe he'd just sort of, like, slide into here instead. So he'd, because I forgot the cameos in the first scene. Whatever. Yeah, it's easy to do that. Like, I didn't even think of putting any cameos in. And I spent a lot of time making those look right. Because cameos can take a while to actually, you know, make look good. They add a lot of life to it, but, you know, It's probably why some like Black SD's videos take so long, because of all the stuff in the background, as well as just the actual animation quality itself. I'm not sure if you've seen Black SD's new video, but it's, oh, it is truly wonderful. So yeah, okay, instead of, and there he shall instead slide in, just like he slides into the DMs of all the Russian girls. Why is his eye over here now? Was his eye always over here? I don't think his eye was always over here. Let me just put his eyes over there. I mean, you're not going to see him, but, you know, might as well. Just for the fun of it. Okay, right. Let's hit the animation on that, and let's see how that looks. Oh, yeah, I think that looks a bit better. Let's have a look from here. Yeah, if anything, it would make sense for him to be, you know, even more, like, you know, this over here, and, you know, moved like so. But if any, like, you know, he's really close to, like, just clipping through. And maybe his swing gives him a little bit more rise. So it does that to him, which allows him to just swing in, I guess. Which I guess kind of works. Maybe I should move his arm a little bit more, like so. Then maybe straighten it out. Maybe give it this guy's pose. Oh yeah. And then like so. I saw his newest video, and it is cocaine. Yeah. To be honest, most of Black SD's videos feel like cocaine. Yeah. What is it that Spy says about cocaine? He just sort of like appears and just like let's have cocaine, and then Soldier goes, "Damn it, Spy, not now." Oh god, Black to ST is honestly a gift to our world. He might be evidence that God exists, but we don't know yet. Oh yeah, that looks much better. And he doesn't really seem to clip either. Really. So, you know, yeah. How's it look there? Oh. Oh. Oh, lovely. Okay, it kind of clips with his legs. It kind of clips with his legs. Maybe he's a bit too far away, actually. Like, compared to his swing speed, his, you know, let's pop it on 3 and see what happens. That seems pretty good. Let's see if 2 is a bit fast. Because he's letting go, he should have a lot of speed to carry him a lot of the way. Oh yeah, if anything, that's better at 2. Oh, yes. That's much better. I am home alone, so I can watch hentai. And it's funny how the image we actually just used for that is just a pile of hot dogs, and that's what he searches for as well. The soldier breaks in the screams, and then it shows that happening again, and then just Scout just grabs his lips and just goes, shush. I'm gonna be honest, I really like the Scout's character in his newest video, Red's Euro trip, or whatever it's called. I actually don't know if it's going to be a 2-parter. It might be more than a 2-parter. He just said to be continued, didn't he? At the end, when they're, about to go and then Spy and Soldier high-five, and they're going to go and drink some alcohol. I like how he did the stuff at the start where the heavy goes off to get some cocaine, which is why he isn't in the rest of the video. Because he goes with the medic to do it. And like, Doctor! I don't know if it's Ya or Javot, but then it's just, I want that good stuff. Instead of making him say cocaine again, just good stuff. So, you know, yeah. Alright. Maybe I should have it so, like, he, you know, the camera angle changes, like, halfway through, like, about here-ish when he lets go. So I'll have it so we get him landing as well, I guess. Because he'll rise enough, and then he'll, like, you know, probably just slide in feet first into here to stop himself. So let's animate that. Why not? Actually, yeah, probably because of the size difference, it'll probably just be 2, and he'll sort of slam in with a fair bit of force. Oh no. Oh no. Whoopsie. I forgot that was a thing. Okay. Yeah, I don't really use any sort of resizes a whole lot. Right. Now he shall go woo and woo and maybe a little bit of woo. And then it'll still move diagonally and he'll like land here or something. Maybe he'll go down a bit as well, like so. He'll animate it here just before he's about to hit it, really. And then maybe he'll just move his first leg forward a bit so that he can use that to prop himself up when he slams into there. Watch the train race. I thought Tokyo Drift is copying ST Black ST, but meme at the end. Legendary. Yeah. I really like the Scout's time-stopping ability. I think that's shown in some of those, like, RPG battle sort of segments, where the Scout's got a thing to, like, mess with time. But the way that was done was really good. And just how everyone else is screaming, and he just goes... yeah. It's honestly a gift to mankind. Right, and then his spine, like, whoa, look at that. I can't believe that's happening. Truly amazing. Give me his collar, please. Please, just give me his collar, please. Give me his collar. Alright, okay. And like so, and I guess he'll probably move his arm forward here as well. And maybe he'll clench his hands a little bit too. It has been like that for a little too long. If that one looking like that still makes sense, but you know. Yeah, okay. And then I poser, move that forwards. Maybe a bit more further down. Like that. And finger poser. Let's see now. So we'll move that in a bit. I'll move that one up a bit. And henceforth we'll do the same for these ones. And then hop. Alright, cool. And with these, shall we put those? We'll clench them a bit, yeah. That one, that can just go all the way in. And that can stay the same, I guess. Maybe move his one there. Bending time and space. Yeah, that move was so OP in the RPG battles. Sadly, he's going to stop, ... said a fan. Me, yeah? Yeah. Honestly, that was one thing that, one video that he made. I can't remember which one it was, but it seemed like he was gonna, like, you know, it seemed like a logical ending to the series. But he still kept going after that, and the good thing about his series is that it has enough lore stuff to it that it can keep going. But it's still stupid enough that it can, well, not stupid enough, but it's still crazy and zany enough that it stops. It basically never stops getting. It never gets boring. That's what I'm trying to say here. Maybe his other arm shall do that. He shall still go over there a bit. Then like that. Yeah, we haven't seen any of his RPG style segments in a while, but you know, there's still enough. There's still enough sort of like action in it to still, you know, make it. But it still has some pretty cool stuff in. Like what was it when the soldier just like kicks an airplane or something, and he fires a rocket at it? You know, it's pretty good. I like that scene. Can't remember which one it's from now. I might have to binge all of his videos. Yeah, maybe I should have animated this a bit. Oh well, it's fine. Alright, let's just see how that looks. Maybe I'll move it one more across. And then he'll slam into there with great force. Something like the full thing. Yeah. So let's animate his prop pack going like heckin' Noom when that happens, when he gets over to here. And then he gets to here. And then he's gonna slam into it. Which will be the next frame. Probably not even that far away actually, probably just like here-ish. Okay, let's move him back a bit until we get to here, and then his left foot will be what stops him from going over the edge. Then he goes whack. His body goes like so. And maybe this as well while we're here. And his foot. Let's change that a little bit. Okie dokie. And then with that one, it's going to go forwards probably a fair bit with this. Just because that's probably what he's going to use to, sort of prop himself up, I guess. At the moment, it'll just be like that. And he's going to move a little bit more like this. Maybe move up a bit more. And then because of a slam, it might make sense for his prop pack to move back as well. And maybe his spine back a bit, but then his spine one forwards, like so. And boop. And his collar should probably go up because of the force of the impact. Except for that one, I think that collar can probably stay the same. Now, because of how his arm was going, it might actually make more sense for it to be like that. And then, like so. It costs $400,000. Which would be stupid for 12 seconds. Soldier miniguns him. I am dead guy. Ah! Bad guy music and gets interrupted by soldier. Trash. Yep. Will he close his eyes here? I mean, he hasn't blinked in a while. It would make sense for him to close his eyes here. Maybe I should move his pelvis down a bit more, actually. Like so. Just for the impact, I guess. Maybe move his head in a bit. And let's close his eyes. Right. Boop. Boop. And then what is it? In a squint? In a squint, yeah, that's how you make his eyes real closed. Look at that. Look at how closed his eyes are. Maybe I'll give him a bit of a frown too. The force of him slamming into that. Okay. Right. Does that still kind of, you know, work? With how his leg was moving? Yeah. Yeah, that works, I think. And, then you can have a little bit of a longer frame. where he twists back further. Maybe his leg moves like so. Maybe his spine too. Oh, I should probably do some finger posing in that previous frame, actually. But yeah, sort of like he just sort of slams into it. Not only kinda. And then he will use this foot to prop himself up. Okay, maybe not moving that far just yet. Yeah, let's move his knee a little bit, like so. Alright, let's turn off his ghost. The ghost isn't very necessary at the moment. SD Black SD's doing the JoJo reference. Yeah. I remember doing another JoJo reference, but I think... Actually, that might not be a JoJo reference at the start of the most recent video, I don't know. Alright, okay, seems good. Let's move this... Actually, no, we can keep the collars the same. His head... Oh boy, what have I done? I've clicked on Joint Tool, which is the worst version of the Advanced Bone Tool. Right. I'll do face posing last, and I'll just copy it from the previous one. But let's do that. Maybe some ease in on it. Okay, let's get the face posing from this one. And pop it onto this one. By doing that. Alright, let's take his face and maybe move his brows out a little bit. Just for the shock of the impact. Because you wouldn't expect to slam into it that fast. Okay. Okay. Right. Oh, that actually works quite well, I'd say. I do think his foot looks a bit, you know, off. So let's just help make that look... Oh god, what's going on? Stop that. Stop that right this moment. If you can, of course. That'd be quite nice. Right. So just the sniper dancing Fortnite and shoots him. Cat set! Yep. Another classic SD Black ST moment. Well, I would say that, but just about every single Black ST Black ST moment is a classic. I wonder what the name actually means. ST Black ST. I wonder where it came from. That's always been an interesting thing to me, finding out where people's names come from. Like, there's another Gmod YouTuber who hasn't done stuff in a while. I'm not sure if he still actually does anything, but The Ultimate Evil. Who made, I think it's called Scout Convention 2000 and something, which was a video where a scout and a sniper go to a convention for scouts. They somehow turn the sniper into a scout, but then he turns back to a sniper at some point during it, causing chaos. What am I doing over here? Right, okay. I'm sure his foot will be fine, but let's just do that for it. Boop. Boop. Okay, whatever. That'll do for now. Oh god, it's been a fair while. That's what I finish animating this around here-ish probably. These last few frames probably be where I stop for the day. And then this is going to have to move up so he can land his foot on it. Maybe move his spine forwards a bit as well. I'm not sure if this will actually be where his foot, where it lands. I think this will just be a one before it. Then it, you know, maybe his spine moves a bit to the left as well. And that would imply the collars need to move too. Just put those here. Collar. Boop. And he'd move his arm forward a bit too, but up a bit as well. Now maybe use that hand to stop his fall as well. Who knows? I do, because I am the animator. Prop back. Pop that back there. Still need to animate that. Soldier's stand. Buffed heavy with American boot as his head. No, I'm pretty sure his stand is just called American boot. American boot. Yeah, I'll probably have to make that a little further actually, and then ease out. You're not even that far actually. Yeah, because I'm going to have another one for his actual impact one, so. Oh no, it doesn't need to be that far. Okay, cool. Maybe I need to take that, spread that out a bit, and then put an ease out there instead. Then remove the ease out here. Boop, boop. No, I still need to move very fast. Let's pop it there, I guess. Yep, that happens with his bloody foot again. I don't know why, but it does. Let's just move that there, I guess. Maybe move it a little bit more forwards as well, I guess. Nope, that still doesn't look right. Put it back where it came from also help me. Alright, and then one more where he actually lands his foot. So let's pop that where it needs to go. Around here-ish. Something like around here-ish. Oh yeah, yeah. And then foot, I guess. Pop back should go like that. His spine shall go forwards. Oh, that's not forwards. Anywhere near forwards. And then this shall land. Probably around there, actually. I can probably just spread the fingers out a bit. No, I will move it in a little bit more, actually. And then have it, you know, go there. And I'll do some of that finger posing stuff later. Yeah, because of it, this being the impact frame, I'll have it so he moves it a little bit. And his face posing, some things I've got to deal with as well. So let's just pop his brow back to where it was, which I think it was around here, was it? No, actually, it might have just been around 50, which is the normal spot to put. Oh, yeah. It's probably just around 50. Or either way, 50 is a good spot to put it. Actually, no, that one needs to be much closer just because of the impact of it. Foot. Then he'll have another one. Around here-ish, maybe. Where he goes up a bit more. So does his hand a little bit too. Like so. Maybe move a little bit like this. Yeah, we'll have it move a little bit like this too. That. And then like this a bit more. Yep, alright, there we go. And then let's move his collar forwards a bit more, down, forwards, so then I can have him raise a bit. Okay. Right. Oh, that looks wonderful, that does. Granted, I'll have to have a little bit more ease in here. Maybe even shorten this a bit to only 3. And then take that ease in and move it over here. I'd maybe even have that ease in. Let's see how that's looking before I... Alright, okay. That's looking pretty good. I'll either have it here for his, for the first camera angle change. Something like this, maybe. No, but I need it, you know. Damn, that's really good. And in general, the sandwich stays in the jaw quite well. Ugh. I actually really quite like doing sort of like sliding to a stop stuff now. So, you know, yeah. Well, I don't need to be there right now. I need to be over here. So, I think most of the prop pack stuff here was animated, you know, quite well. And still, it would make sense for this to actually stay going this way, really. Yeah, that seems to be in a good spot there. That one. It's for halting one. It might make more sense for it to, you know, move forward a lot more. And then it swings back a fair amount. And then it returns to normal. See how that looks. Yeah, that works pretty well. Okay, right. Finger posing. That there. If I remember correctly, I was going to make his hand a little bit more clenched here. If he kicks out a spy crab. Right, okay, and then let's move that one there. These can probably all stay in roughly the same place. Okay, maybe not, because I've started moving everything else. Alright, okay, that's that done. And then let's take this one. And then pop it onto his hand there. And maybe pop him on here as well. Let's see how that looks. Of course, the stuff after it sort of sets it off a bit, but you know, whatever, it's fine. Actually, no, let's just keep those the same for now. Or just make one where it's only slightly more closed. So, like so, maybe. Maybe for this one, it could stay the same. And then it goes to that for this one. Actually, no, for this one, it could probably go to the more closed one, couldn't it? So, like, this one, maybe. And then for that one, it can be the more stretched out one. Actually, no, we'll have, whoops. We'll have that be the one it ends on, for this hand. And then for this hand, we shall go for the slightly more open, but not quite one that we saw here. Boop. Alright, how's this hand working now, then? That works pretty well, I'd say. Right. Then, for this, we'll need one that makes it look like he knows sort of what he's doing. And it's a heavy. Heavies don't always know what they're doing, but this one does. This one has a fairly good idea of what he's doing. Okay. Pop that there. Slamming down. Okay. Other ones. Poopy. His hands need to be moved in order for his fingers to get on. Do the thing. Actually, no, let's just keep it on here for now. Let's see what... Oh! That works pretty well, actually. Oh, I can move that in a little bit more. Like that. Keep it there. Boop. I imagine it'll stay in the same spot-ish, basically. Yeah, alright, cool. Lovely jubbly. Then I'll maybe have it so his eyes look up a little bit more. Alright, okay. Then, for the impact shot here, he shall close his eyes. Go. Okay, and then just give him a little bit of a frown on his eyebrows. Just a little bit. Okay. The last thing I think I'll do is figure out where the camera's going to go. Because I actually quite like it from this angle. I think that works pretty well. Just move it a bit closer. Maybe a little bit more like this, maybe. And there's also the option of just having it from here as well. Or like this or something. Or like this, you know? And just move it a bit over here. The spy crab would be hit by heavies back and fell. I mean, I could add that in. I think I'm not going to be doing a whole lot more. I think I'm just going to be, I'm just going to be doing the camera for now, but I could maybe add that in. I'll see if I can remember. And if I don't remember while I'm animating it next stream, because I will do another stream tomorrow, please remind me. Oh god, hold on. I haven't actually animated that yet, have I? Alright, so let's get it into a good position here. Okay, like so maybe. How's it looking there? Okay, see a bit of his foot. Only if you have time. I would probably have time, as long as it's, you know, I don't do a whole lot with a spy crab. But, you know, I'll see what I can do. Right, okay. So, let's pop the camera here. And let's pause and unpause. Oh, that didn't work at all. Okay, let's try that again. I'm already in that mode. Okay, and then okay, let's move it back a little bit just so we can catch his feet hitting there before it flies over to there. Okay, right. Let's try this again without bloody unfreezing it and causing it to fall into the abyss. Okay. Boop. Boop. Okay. Now keep going till about here-ish, maybe? Or here-ish, something like that. I could have it so it follows him. Actually. Let's see if I can make that work. Oops. Oh. I was actually thinking we keep that until about here-ish. Maybe move it a little bit further back, actually. Just so we can get his full body. And actually, let's instead move it a little bit over here. See if it's everything's still in. Okay, good. And then that would keep going till about here-ish, where we would then have the camera follow him to his next destination over here. Oh, you can see that his foot's clipping in. If that's in SFM, it works with focus, however, I only did by tutorial, and now I forgot it. Well then. So I'll have to find that tutorial then. Right, let's see how this works. Hop. It seems like the camera's a little bit too tilted, actually. So let's tilt it down a bit. Just a little bit. We don't need it too much, otherwise we'll see the red heavy down there. We don't want to see him yet. Let's do that and move him up a bit. And see if that all works. Boop. Yeah, that seems to work pretty well. And let's see where about a good spot would be to put it here. And then maybe move it a little closer, a little bit more like this. Maybe a little bit more like this. It's easy to find it. It's made Source Filmmaker on YouTube. Right, okay, well. That's good then, it's easy to find. Alright, let's see how that looks. Ugh. It looks a bit janky, but I think that's something that just sort of always happens with the camera tool, which is a shame really, but you know. Like, yeah. Just using it there, you know. To do that. Then maybe if I had like an ease out or something, that might make it look a little bit smoother. Then an ease in here. Oh, okay. Looks kind of smoother, but again, not, you know, quite. And that's just me doing it like that. Maybe if I, like, animate all of those frames. But whatever, it's fine for now. That'll do well for now. So, let's make a save of that. You know the thing about Windows 10 is that the notifications, like, force you out of Garry's mod? Right, I'll just call this GSC Blue Heavy Swing. Then save. And hopefully, all that it will have... Let's hit load. If I can find it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, GSC. Heavy and camera. Exactly. Right. And now all I gotta do is make a save of this. So let's just make a save of that. Let's take a screenshot here. And I think I'm done for today. Saves made. Saved on here as well. Looked at for 1 hour today, and I finished my first scene yesterday. Well, how many hours did that take? Yeah. Animation takes a long time. You know, it also depends on how you're doing it. Because if you're doing frame by frame, sometimes you can get it to look really good and really cool. But it takes a long time. But if you're doing like mine, where you could just animate keyframes, it will, you know... It makes it a little better. Let me see what happens if I tried some more smoothing frames here. Oh god. Okay. Right. Let's see how that looks. And sure, I guess we'll have a bit of an ease in here as well. There's an ease out there, an ease in here. Then I guess we'll have another ease out and ease in here as well. Right, and then one more in here for an ease in. Whatever, okay. Alright, okay. That's not too bad. Maybe I could, you know, get another one there and pop that in, make it so the camera bounces a little as well, make them a jank. Make a bit more sense. Oh, that actually works quite well. I don't know why he does that, but you know, I guess it does. And then, and good old ease in. Let's take that eased in frame and stretch it out a bit more. And then one more, I guess. Just to give it a nice, smooth transition. Just there when it ends. Yeah. The only other way I could really make this work would be to, you know, do that. Anyway, let's save this as GSC, blue, heavy, swing. And now this should all be saved. So this is what I'll have to work with next time. Because I'm done here. I don't need to, you know, do anything else to the save, because everything else is already in there. So I'm bloody done. Oof. Sweet Jiminy Christmas. That took a while. It's already 10 o'clock where I am. So I'm going to end the stream here. I have to take a quick swig of water. I use lighting in my scene, so it's hard to make it perfect like the sunlight. Yeah, I mean, it kind of is. With Garry's mod, fortunately, it has most maps have sort of natural lighting instead of the full bright that some of them have. Some of them don't have full bright, but most of the time it's ones that are ported in from SFM. So, you know, yeah. But with SFM, you can do more complex lighting and make it look, you know... You can do much more with the lighting than you can in Garry's mod. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. It's a bit late. I gotta get going. So thank you to everyone for watching, especially you, Second Baron of a Second, for hanging out in the chat, and to anyone else who might be watching this after or before this goes live. But I'm gonna head out. This is Drenduh Tyrof, and I'll catch you on the flip side.